Guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday like clockwork. Guys, are you ready? Because I'm ready. Today, finally, we have a new palette from Nomad Cosmetics, and I cannot wait to get into it. I've seen it all over Instagram. I've seen the little clues for the reveal, and immediately was drawn to some greens. So guys, so this is the green look that you guys are gonna get. Listen, here's the packaging, right, like, yes, but y'all, here's the palette. It's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and if you guys are ready to get into it, I'm ready to get into it. If you want to see how I get this green glam halo eye with the green lip and the green, keep on watching. Okay, so I'm excited. Where's my coffee? All right, for real this time. So I'm excited. It is time for the new Nomad Cosmetics palette. It's been a while since the last launch, and unfortunately, if you see my video, you saw in the description that it was discontinued. There was a little stuff happened, and it was just very unfortunate because the palette is so beautiful, and I would love to use it again on this channel, but I just feel like I shouldn't. So really excited to get into this palette. I've seen it online already, and the green packaging just solidified that I need to do a green look. So let's just open it and let's see it in person. Guys, I actually could open it. I have my scissors on standby just in case, because you guys know I don't know how to open.
No.
So let's get into it, and I just love. And if you guys know, I have similar packaging for my lashes. It's just blue because, you know. Let's look at the palette. So, you know, we always get a postcard, and I'm not reading it to you because it's none of y'all business. So this is America's Parks. I believe it's for the national parks, and I do believe this packaging is more eco-friendly than the other ones, so that's always good, you know, for the environment. Look, it's not like traditional bubble wrap. This is all recyclable, I believe, and first of all, I like it. Oh my god, have you guys ever seen like military like lunches and food packs? That's kind of what it I dropped my sticker. It's a mess. I'm sorry. So this actually comes with a sticker. I love stickers. So it says America's Parks, Wandering, Never Lost, which I think is perfect for Nomad Cosmetics. There's like a little, is that a buffalo on there? First of all, I want you guys to know, like, if you follow them on Instagram and you watch their stories, I don't know if it was a buffalo, I don't know if it was a moose, whatever it was huge, and it was like next to the car, and I was just like, y'all are brave, because me, I would have not even tried to take a video picture, nothing. But it's crazy. So make sure you go and follow them. Felicia's really nice. Like, she's really sweet. So, just, yeah. Okay, so let's open this. Look at this. It's so recyclable. Okay. Woo! Look at this. It's so nice. It's like a postcard with little stamps. That's what it looks like to me, and it's so pretty. And the colors on the back, and I can't wait to get into it. Okay, so let's look at it. Oh, it's really pretty. I love the gold. Whew. Look at it. It's just really pretty. It's so nice. I love. Oh, look, they don't even have. It's like a piece of wax paper or parchment paper instead of that plastic that I hate. So I'm still gonna throw it, but they really went out of their way to be pretty eco-friendly, and that's really cool, because, you know, we're already killing the environment as it is. Guys, no, this is so, oh, it doesn't fold back. So It's one thing I noticed, it doesn't fold back all the way like the other palettes do, or if it does, I'm afraid. Oh, it does. Okay, I'm just afraid. I felt like I was gonna break it, but look at how beautiful these colors are. What's going on here? I don't know, but I want to find out. I do. I want to touch everything. Oh my god, this like deep purple, almost maroon shade is really, really pretty. Ooh, and I love their shimmers, and these are just so, I don't know. When I first saw it, I was like, the greens. I need to use the greens, and I want to touch it. I'm gonna touch whatever. Okay, it just looks really pretty, but it's a green shimmer. And I'm assuming this one's gonna be like silvery. I'm like scratching up the other ones. Yeah, so this one is like a, not like, it's like a steel gray, silver thingy-ma-bob going on there. And their shimmers are really, really beautiful. You do not have to use a glitter primer for them, and they really just pop, so it's really, really good. I do recommend cutting the crease though, just to get the best color payoff, but there's just colors that I want to use, like this whole middle row green here, and you guys know I'm using some yellows. I love, guys, all right, let me shut up. I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit, and we're gonna get right into this palette because I'm really excited, and I don't really like greens. I haven't used greens too much on this channel, but I'm going to today. So let me go zoom in and all that. I almost said shit. Let me just zoomed in. Like I said, the brows and lids have already been done. You guys saw that already. I'm ready to get into this palette. The actual palette, of course, will be on the screen so you guys can follow along or just look at what I'm doing just to see what shades I'm gonna be using. If you're new here, I've been doing this for a little while. It seems to work better, and it's a lot easier than me like trying to get it to here. You know, it's just a lot easier and it just looks a lot better. So the first shade I'm gonna go into, I'm not gonna lie, the writing on the palette is, I think the font is a little hard to read. Like you can read it, but it's not like, oh, right away you look and you know what it is. You kind of have to. So that's the only thing that I see right now. You guys know I do get this in PR, but that does not mean I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's just a little hard to read. So the first shade I'm gonna go into is Old Faithful. That's this yellow, because you guys know I wanted to use yellow. I love it. I'm sorry. You guys saw the iced coffee. You guys already know what time it is. So using my large fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna go ahead into the shade. I do want to note that it's a really nice size mirror, a really good mirror. It's really clear. It's honestly the first thing I noticed when I opened the palette. I like that. With these palettes, Nomad Cosmetic Shadows, you want to go in lightly. I always say that, and sometimes I still forget, and I'm just like, dupe, because I'm heavy-handed as fuck. So just remember that, just to avoid a lot of fallout in the pan. I do notice that when I go in lightly, it's little to no kick up in the pan. The pan is still really clean, it's really beautiful, and I love it. Felicia actually told me that, and she's never let me down. So I'm gonna go in lightly into Old Faithful, and let's knock off some of that excess, and let's pop that right in. Maybe not knock off any excess because I felt like maybe I just knocked it all off. But I will say this color it's like a mustard yellow. It's not very, very bright, which is fine. In the Cartagena Magica palette, that yellow is beautiful. As you guys have seen from my last video, I did go ahead and use it in my toucan inspired look. If you haven't seen that vlog behind the scenes, make sure you check it out. If you still haven't seen those photos, check out my Instagram or check out my photographer's Instagram. It's in the description of that video, so make sure you go ahead. I'll be posting a lot more of my photo shoot pictures soon on my page. I like to mix it up between like my regular photos and my photo shoot photos, but it is definitely time. I haven't posted any photo shoot photos since my birthday, and I still have some mermaid headshots that I want to post before I post any of my toucan stuff. So just make sure you look out for that. And if you're not following my Instagram, what is your problem? What's your deal? Okay, what? How are you gonna know about my lashes? How are you gonna know about all my stuff that's coming up? How are you gonna know about a giveaway for some lashes if you guys are not following me on Instagram? Like, that's really, really weird, and I don't get it. Okay, so that's blended out pretty nicely, as you guys can see. I'll show you guys the pans. There's a little kick up in the pan, but it's not a lot. It's nothing messy, nothing that's gonna get into the other shadow. So that's, I told you guys, light hand and it works. Next, I'm gonna go into my Petite crease brush and I wanna go into this Everglade shade because it's the top green right in the middle. I told you I'm gonna use that whole green row like I need to. I have to. Ooh. And I'm just gonna go in the crease with this. So I'm hoping that the yellow will really bring out this shade. And look at it on my brush. I'm excited. I don't have a greenness color, so I'm excited. It's like a lime green, like a true lime green, which is really, it's really nice. It really is. I like it. The green, the very pale green that I used in my last video with the palette that was discontinued. I don't even want to talk about it too much. It's really sad because that palette is gorgeous. But the last green that I used that was similar to this was just more on the paler side. So this is like a true, for me, it's like a true lime green. As you can see, it's like, it is there. I think today I'm gonna do a halo eye. I feel like it's been a minute since I've done a halo eye, so I'm gonna do one. Yes, sir. I think that's what's gonna happen here. Why? Because we need to switch it up and everything can't be a cut crease. Like a regular cut crease. Get off my back. This green is very pretty. I think I'm gonna do a green lip also. Like I did, this green look was only on Instagram. So I think it's time. And the green lipstick, strictly from my Anastasia Volume 1 lip palette. I never thought I was gonna be using it as much. I think I got it as a birthday gift. I just didn't think I was gonna be using it as much as I have. I also didn't think I was gonna be doing makeup like for real. So there's that. And it really helps me when I do shoots. It's like amazing. Can make any color I want, and you guys know I love colors. Okay, I'm gonna go back into my large fluffy blending brush into that Old Faithful shade. Just gonna take a little bit, and I wanna blend that together. I really want it to be blended. I mean, it's okay that some of that yellow was lost, but I still want to see it, you know? Especially since I'm going in with the deeper green right there. I don't know. This is so, new palettes are like crazy, but I really love the Nomad Cosmetics formula. I love their shimmer formula, and I love their highlights. Their Hot Shot highlight is like the purple, blue, iridescent. That is my favorite. And also, if you guys know Shayna from Shayna Music, I'm her makeup artist. So I already told her that she's famous, and I'm gonna update my resume to celebrity makeup artist. So there's that. And when she sees it, she's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm not famous. And we're like, you tour in Japan? Famous. But yeah, so whenever we shoot, she's like, yeah, I want that highlight on everything. She doesn't even care what the look is. She's like, just that one. Because it really is so good. I'm gonna take my E36 by Morphe. Honestly, I need to stop playing and just find out if they still have this brush, because I need it. And I feel like all of you need it as well. Like you just do. I'm gonna go into this Blue Ridge Parkway shade, which is it's like a forest green. I think that's the best way it's a forest green. That's it. And because I want to do a halo, I'm gonna hit the inner corner and the outer corner with it. Ooh, it's like so. Yeah. You guys know when I do a first impressions with the palette, I want to use as many of the shades as possible. So I'm gonna try. I didn't even know this giant redwood shade is like a deep red, like a blood red. That is nice. Ooh, but yeah. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna do the lipstick green because I think it's going to match exactly because yes. Okay, sorry. And I'm gonna hit the inner corner just like this. Again, I'm gonna do a halo eye. So it's just going to be just like the middle is just gonna be like that. I think I might want to do yellow on the actual lid, but I'm not completely sure yet. So I'm just gonna go ahead, finish this up, and cut the, it's not really the crease. I'm gonna cut the halo right in the middle with some concealer, and we'll decide what shimmer we're gonna put there, because right now I have no idea, just none. So in the meantime, while I blend this out, hopefully I can just figure it out, you know? Yeah, you know. Okay, so here's what happened. Off camera, I did go ahead and cut the crease, or just put a little spotlight halo. I ended up using the, what is this? I don't know what this is. I really don't know what that says. Okay, so I actually had to go to the box to find out what this shade says. I told you it's not that easy to read the font, but it is printed here, not this little fancy script that is on the actual palette. So this is a Cuyahoga Valley. I'm probably saying it wrong, but shut up. So I went in with that shade. It's gonna be right here on the screen, and it's a yellow shimmer. I couldn't decide if I wanted to use a green shimmer on the lid, but I think the yellow looks really, really good. There's another one. Mammoth Cave is like a gold, but I wanted the yellow, though it does come off as like a gold. So okay, I don't know. I expect it to be a little bit more yellow, but it could just be my base. Maybe I was thinking maybe if I went in with a white concealer to cut the crease and then use a glitter primer, then it would probably show really, really yellow as it does in the pan. So that may be the reason, but I did just go ahead and do that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it now with Smoky Shader Brush. So this is my 234 by Zoeva. And I'm just gonna go ahead, it's green because I did try the green first, and it just was like, girl, sit down. And so I sat. So I'm just gonna put this right in the middle. And these shimmers are really soft, so there is gonna be fallout, just keep that in mind. These shadows themselves are soft, but just keep, the shimmers are soft, okay? That's the point of all this. I'm just gonna pack that right there. You can pack it, you can drag it. These actually are not bad if you like kind of drag them down. I know a lot of shimmers, especially pressed glitters, you kind of have to like pack it, literally, like scoop and pack. So these you don't really have to do that with, but you can just pack them on just for the best. Look at that, it's enough. Next, I'm gonna go back into my E36 into the Blue Ridge Parkway shade, and I'm just going to blend out the outer and inner corner just to really make the halo and the crease. I just gonna clean it up a little bit. Same on this side, because I need to clean it up some more. It's pretty much blended out. I'm gonna go into this small little flat brush. I'm going right back into that Cuyahoga Valley, whatever, guys, whatever. That's where I'm going into, that yellow shimmer. And I'm actually gonna use this as a brow bone highlight because yes. I think that's pretty much it. To be honest, I'm just gonna go, oh, look at this, I'm a mess. I think I'm just gonna go ahead off camera and finish up the look. I don't think there's too many things that I wanna add. I'm probably gonna pop some of that same yellow shimmer in the inner corner, and I'm just gonna smoke out the lower lash line with the same green. I don't really, am I gonna do that? Or is it gonna be halo all the way through? But yeah, I'm most likely just gonna smoke out the lower lash line with the green. I don't think you guys really need to see that. I'm gonna just use my E36 just to smoke it out. I just feel like coming back for 2 seconds is dumb. But I am gonna go ahead and use my LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner in I Gotcha, which is that lime green for the waterline. I just wanna make it pop. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up off camera because we're pretty much done. You guys can probably already tell my thoughts on the palette, but there are some things that I do wanna, I guess, clarify. Whatever, I'm gonna finish the look, come back and give you my final thoughts on my and first impressions of this palette. You guys know I love Nomad Cosmetics, and I'm really, let me just hurry up because I'm talking a lot right now and I got a lot to say later. So be right back. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I love it, I do. It's different from the other green looks that I've done on this channel and other green looks that I've done, period. which is what I really tried to do. The first ever green look on this channel was green and gold, and I did actually use the Nomad Cosmetics Lago di Como palette. So that was the first one I ever got from them when I first got on the PR list, and it was a really good look. I really, really liked it. So this was nice too. Like, I like it. I don't really do a lot of halo eyes, so I really felt like it would just, I think it looks beautiful. I think it does. And I, just like I said, I did the lips to match. But before we get into that, I did everything I said I was gonna do, okay? I did put the green eyeliner in the waterline. That is the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner. They're really, really good. I have the green, I have the pink, and I have the white. They're extremely creamy, really, really nice. And they're the best for your waterline. For your waterline. Let's do that. The lashes are in the style Mixie. They are by me, ARiiED Beauty. Finally, I've been held up by the state, like processing my documents. So, coming soon, I'm gonna have a full lash reveal on this channel when the site is ready, which will be hopefully next month. That's it. Because we've had too many setbacks and back to the look. Pop in some gray contact just to make it really pop. It's all about the shock value. You don't, listen, everything's optional. You don't have to do any of this. You don't even have to do a green lip. You can do a nude lip. I usually do like a calm lip when I do a colorful look, but you guys really liked when I did the green lip before, so I did it again, and I like it. For a highlight, I did use the Nomad Cosmetics highlight. This is the Studio 54 highlight in Disco Nights. It's just really, really beautiful. It's a nice gold highlight, and it's just perfect for this look. I thought, look, I might as well use my Nomad Cosmetics with my Nomad Cosmetics. Now you guys know when I do a palette review or first impressions, I only stick to the palette, so I did not add anything else. I added some more of that shimmer, that yellow shimmer in the inner corner. I already used it as a brow bone highlight, and that was pretty much it. I didn't do too much to the eyes off camera. For the lip, I did say I have my Anastasia lip palette. This is in volume 1. I don't even know if there's other volumes, but this is one that I have. And it comes so clutch, okay? Because they have the primary colors at the bottom and there's a lot of options. You can do so many things with this. So for this lip color, I went in with the blue, the yellow, and the white, and I just mixed those until I found a shade of green that I liked. And then I just went in with a black lip liner. So the key for this look is not to do the lip liner first. You want to do the lip line after you put down the lipstick, because you want it to blend in and it looks like a really dark green instead of a black, or else you're gonna look a little crazy. But if that's the look you're going for, that's the look you're going for, and it's fine. But that's just my little 2 cents on that. And as you can see, I did pop a little jewel right here because in my Cupid's bow, because I'm cute, and that's it. Now, that's done. Let's move on to the actual palette. My thoughts on this palette. The formula, I always love their formula, so that's not up for debate or discussion. I love the packaging. The palette looks really, really good. I like that for the parts, they did make the packaging more eco-friendly, and I'm not sure, but I think they're going to probably continue that. It's just better for everyone, literally. So for the palette itself, the mirror is great. I love it, nice, clean mirror. One thing, I said it already, the font that's actually on the palette for the shade names are a little hard to read. You do have to look at it. And for someone who is visually impaired like myself, I do wear contacts, if you guys don't know. For my videos, I do wear my contacts, but I wear my glasses mostly. But I can't see, guys, I can't. So the font is a little too fancy for me. And it is a little hard to read for some of them. Like that yellow shimmer, I could not read it at all. And it just takes a minute. And I don't want to have to when I'm explaining to you guys what I'm using, I shouldn't have to do that. Now, the shades are more legible with the font, the print that is on the back carton, which is good. But you guys know, if I can only read it here, I'm going to be annoyed. And even worse if it's on that little plastic thing. Oh, cringe. I literally hate that. But that's the first thing that I noticed that was just like a con for me. It's not like huge because I still know what shades they are. And unless you're really doing a tutorial, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. But for me, that was a little, the font was just, and I think it was really just that shade that I just could not see what the letters were. Other ones is like, you look at it at first glance, you have to like really sit there and read it. And that was just a little annoying for me. Now, that same shade that I cannot see in the carton, the yellow, I don't know if it was just my base, but I kind of wanted it to come off more yellow than gold. And I'm just gonna have to try again to actually see what that is. That's pretty much it. But other than that, I don't have any problems with the palette. The color story is beautiful. I think it's very like reminiscent of the national parks or parks in general, nature, outdoors, all that. I think it looks really, really good. I always love the imprints, and I just like the honestly, this was it. The great red was this red here and this deep purple. What is this called? See, I don't even know what that is. What is it? South Rim. Yeah, I don't know what I thought it was. These two, I think they're very, very beautiful, and they're kind of thrown in to like give you more options. It's really, really nice. But you can get very wearable looks of this. This may not be wearable for everyone, but you guys know I'm crazy. But you still have these shimmers here. You have a coppery gold. You have another gold. You have brown. You can do a lot of things with this palette. So you don't always have to do colorful looks. But for me, the greens were just calling me and I had to use it. So overall, of course, you guys know this is a really good palette. I love the formula. Is it my favorite Nomad Cosmetics palette? No. But it's really, really beautiful. For me, it's still gonna be the Orient Express palette, although when I had reused that Cartagena Magica palette, when I did my toucan look, I was like, wow, no, this palette is still really beautiful. So those are my top two. And I think it's the Fire and Ice. But all the palettes are really, really beautiful. So I cannot complain. But for greens, and for someone who does not use green a lot, and I don't have that many greens, I don't think, other than like my neons or something like that, this is really, really good. So I definitely needed this. It's just not one of my favorites. But really happy to have it. It's still really, really good, and it's just so nice. This was really good. This was really good. After the last palette, I'm happy with this, and I'm happy with that's pretty much it, guys. If you like the look, if you like the video, if you like me, just help me out. Give me a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel out a lot, and it's just a free way to support me. You know, what's better than that? It's free. Free. And I know I love free, so y'all better love free too. To see more pictures of this look, make sure you are following me on Instagram. You guys know I always post a look there before the video comes out, so stop playing with me. And if you haven't already, sorry, I'm tired and I had iced coffee, so it's just, if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Clockwork crew, so you'll be notified every single time that I upload, which is every single Monday, like clockwork. Don't forget it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Until next time.